rock bottom is just a stepping stone. Open up my third eye, they ask me what it look like. They don't have coordinates for the place from which I took flight.
Try to pull up with arms, you just gon' leave in a body bag. Find me a vinyl that's sent it to attic and he just shop it like karate class. Remember I needed the basic essentials, they treat it like it was a lot to ask. Not any me, and I tell them what, ain't shit shaking like Miley's ass. Fucks up, I was down and out, the one that all the hoes found about. Now they single moms with a bunch of kids, I'm single with none. I can lounge around my sound, I'm known as a god. Now that y'all want a piece of my energy, devil's mad, they don't want no problem. DNA mix with secret divinity, even the odds, bags in my eyes, I can sleep when I die, A beat, a mic, and Pro Tools is the only thing that I need to survive.
Welcome back to the Life Never Ends podcast. I'm your host, Alan. Before we get into the interview, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and follow us on Spotify, leave a review on Apple Podcasts. And now I'd like to welcome in Mr. Soul Purpose. That's S-O-U-L, by the way.
Let him know,
PhilV.
man.
Welcome, man.
What's good, bro? Feel good to be back, man.
Yeah, a lot has happened since the last podcast.
Man,
A lot of improvement on both ends.
I've been working, bro.
I mean, you done started your own label, Soul Purpose LLC. You dropped, 2 albums?
2 more projects since then, yeah.
Went to New York, linked up with some people. Tell us about that trip.
What up, addict boy? Let's send this shit right, man. Yo, classified out now everywhere. Streaming on all platforms, produced by the dog Addict Stein. Y'all check it out. PhilV.
Oh, man, that was crazy, bro. So, yeah, I had just been working, bro. Like, I felt like that project where I come from when we did the last podcast, it took me so long to kind of like finally put that shit out. But like I knew once I put that out and I felt a little bit of traction, I was like, all right, it's grind time. And we in the times to where like the attention span's so short, I feel like you got to constantly put projects out to stay in the light and get and feed people. So
that real music's gonna stick around forever, no matter what. I still go back listening to
the first. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I know, like, even though some of my stuff I feel like gets overlooked sometimes, and people say that, it's like as I grow and as the energy keeps moving, it's there when people need to go back to it. You know what I'm saying? So I had just been working, bro, and kind of stacking up material and getting shit ready, and then working with different producers, this and that. I had linked up, shout out before everything, my dog Addict Stein in Rochester, New York. That's not only my producer, that's my partner, that's my dog. Like, makes he makes my load light, bro. Like, he deals with my bullshit. When I need some shit done, I can hit him at any time. I'm like, Addict, I'm running around crazy, handle this for me, do that for me. And we gonna be like, hey, bitch, fuck you, but he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get it done. And I was like, you know what, bro? I know it hadn't even been a month since I dropped Fallen Angels, but I'm on some shit, dog. Fuck it. I want to drop another project. It is fully produced by him. So I had like a week, because if you know United Masters, you got to give them a 10-day a head start to guarantee that it's going to drop on the day you want it to drop. So I wanted it to drop. All of that shit. You got to give them that heads up. So I was like, I want it to drop on Halloween, bro, and I want to fucking come out there to New York, and we're going to make some shit happen. So I had like a 3-day window. And I had 2 of the songs completed. And then I was like, fuck it. And we just locked in and just worked crazy, didn't sleep, went nuts. I'm never going to forget the experience. And I was like, fuck it, dog. I'm about to book a flight. I want to come out there where you live, because I got a lot. They got a lot of rappers in Rochester that I fuck with. 38 Special. Like, they got a whole wave of rappers that's on that underground, real hip-hop shit that I like.
I mean, hip-hop comes from that.
And
that
people
city.
From that place. And it's like people always tell me I got a New York sound with a southern flavor to it, because I like boom bappy type shit. I'm not really on the trap beat, that sound too much. So I'm a super spontaneous dude by nature. I was like, fuck it, dog. I'm about to book a flight, get a train. I want the whole experience. I want to take a train from Rochester to Manhattan, because that's a 7-hour train ride where he lives. That's like upstate New York. That's far from the city. So we did all of that. And I got a little following of like some East Coast people, so I wanted to be out there. The project released classified, streaming on all platforms. You can find that shit anywhere that I'm at, Real PhilV, on Instagram, all that shit. My link tree's there.
Fallen Angels too.
Yeah, Fallen Angels. You can find everything on that.
Got the hoodies.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, bro. Shout out everybody. We still promoting the project. I'm doing another limited run of these. If you want one, holla at me. But so we did that. We released the project. It dropped on Halloween. I released it from Times Square, like the heart of Manhattan, and like really doing that was my way of telling myself, like, all right, bro, I could really do this shit, dog.
Doing it now.
That was my way to solidify. I done came out here on my own pocket for money that I made from merch and shit on my own music, and I released a project all produced by my producer from Rochester, and I let it drop from the fucking heart of Times Square on Halloween in Manhattan. And I'm just a little fucking nobody from home in Louisiana. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything white. So that was just my way of like confirming and a confirmation to myself that, bro, I could really do this. And like, I linked up with people that's out there that know him. So like for me doing a project with him, New York dudes was listening to me, and like everybody, they just blown away. They like, that's just crazy. Now I got shit to do with
how
them.
You got introduced?
I met through him through White Noise.
Shout out to White Noise.
Shout out White Noise, producer
Local.
for here that I was working with, you know what I'm saying? Big dog from here. And a lot of people don't know, but like Discord, dog, if you an artist, man, Discord is the wave, bro. If you're trying to work with people from different areas that you know you're not in the same area.
Discord's just starting to come around.
It's just starting to come around. People starting to figure it out. Excuse me. So they kind of schooled me, and like it's kind of like FaceTime me, screencast, to where you could kind of work with each other and all just talk shit on what you're trying to do while y'all got each other's screens up. So they was already working together on some producer shit, and then like I got added to that room and I was working on music, and then once me and Addy got together, bro, it was just like the shit was meant to be, because I'm a super bar heavy, real hip hoppy, authentic type of artist. That's what I do. And he's that type of producer, just chopping samples. I love we like looking for soul samples of 1970s records, chopping them, doing all of that. So after that, it was like a fucking hip hop marriage, and we ain't never looked back since then.
Awesome. Let's introduce your brother for the people on YouTube, because he's in the camera view. It's Ben.
My dog Ben, man.
What's going on?
It's my fucking ace, man.
So what he's doing for you? Helping manage and
Shit,
whatnot?
Man, Ben just gonna help lighten my load. I mean, more than anything, that's just like my road dog, bro. Like,
ride or die.
Yeah, what a lot of people
From
don't know
day one.
is like Ben is the first fucking rock star of the family. Like, a lot of people don't know that shit. So like, he been playing music and doing shows, since I could remember. So my introduction to the music scene and shit was like being fucking 8, 9 years old, 10 years old at Mainstream. They young teenagers
I remember
performing.
You talking about that on the last podcast.
You know what I'm saying? And so like then fast forward, he's in a bunch of bands. He was in Death to Juliet. If you from here and from the music scene around my age, you fucking know Death to Juliet. So like he was rocking with them. I was getting in all the bars at a young age, underage, fucking wilding, tripping out. You know what I'm saying? Thugging. Good times, man.
Good times.
And you know, fast forward, we both had our trials in life and things that kind of like changed the trajectory of where we was going. And now like I got my music shit really popping. I worked fucking hard to get it where it's at. It's nowhere near where it's gonna be. But also I'm gonna be bringing Ben out, and he gonna be doing music again. You know what I'm saying? Under the Soul Purpose label.
Hell yeah.
This shit is.
You ever looking to like you're gonna sign people to that label, or you're not there yet?
I mean, like eventually, probably, because if people look in my past, I manage artists and do all that shit too. It's like I just know what it takes to do this shit.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. It's like I understand how you need to look.
You got your own career to focus on right now to even get to that point.
Right now, I'm just focused on me and like trying to lighten my load a little bit. Cause I'm insane in the sense of like I like to be involved and hands on 100% in everything I do, but I just need a couple of people around me to like do what I say to do. Like I know what you need to do. I just need you to do it for me, and I'm only gonna have people around me that I trust. Like my dog Ben. You know, we've been in the trenches together. That's my brother for real. So I trust him. And I trust his opinion musically, creatively, and all of that type of shit. So, but I mean, eventually, I really just made the label to sign myself, bro, on some real shit.
Like some Rich Homie Quan
Yeah, like,
shit.
bitch, I signed myself. Like, I don't need no label.
Shit. Well, I want to thank you for the music that you release and whatnot, putting yourself out there like that, because that's what this podcast is about, is putting ourselves out there. And like, your music has helped me, because like I go through these trials and tribulations of wanting to get close to God and whatnot, and wanting to be more spiritual. And your music makes me think about that, and it's a constant reminder whenever I play it. Like,
That shit means a lot to me,
yeah,
bro. Cause like, dog, I put so much energy into my music, bro. Like, and I'm so transparent and honest in my shit. And like, it that shit's scary, dog. Like, what people don't understand, bro, about being an honest artist about yourself is like the whole world. I'm letting the whole world know, like, my issues that I have and my
your
inadequacies that I
past.
feel
And
about myself, my past, my traumas, everything that I've been through. Which is why, like, when I'm out and shit, I kind of like to kind of guard and hide. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm like naked to the world in my music, bro. But you saying that and like, shout out to everybody, bro, that been like messaging me and doing everything and sending me so much love. Shout out everybody been buying merch that just sends me a message. Everything is like I've been getting so many confirmations that I need. I'm making the right kind of music, bro. Because people's been impacted for real. Like people telling me they crying listening to some of my records. It's fucking crazy. I know a dude that was like, yeah, bro, I'm an atheist, never believed in God ever. And when I listen to your music, it makes me question everything, bro. Like there has to be something for the way that you delivering the message of spirituality that you delivering. I could tell it ain't fake the way that you
it,
fucking getting the
it's
shit
coming
off.
through.
And I channel that shit, bro. Like when I create, dog, it's fucking taxing, bro. Like I told my brother, if it's crazy because when I ride, if I'm just riding on personal time, I'm not listening to music, bro. I'm not. Cause my whole life is consumed by fucking music. Like if all right, I do electrical work too, but any type of tradesman, whatever trade you do, all day you doing that shit. When you get home, you're not fucking with that trade. So it's like when I leave my bubble, I just need to clear my conscience, and my creativity is so when I open the door, bro, sometimes I can't close it. So it's like I let the spirits in. I convey the message I need to convey, but the feeling that sticks around is so fucking intense and strong that it's like overbearing and overwhelming sometimes, dog. Like you can't convey them type of messages with that type of conviction. Like sometimes it's not me. Some shit takes me over, bro.
That's some deep shit, spiritual shit. I mean, to, to get those feelings and be able to portray it in your music, it's heavy.
And I
Like there's some
credit
stuff that you talk about that I don't even know. Like you say in one of them, I've spit the type of rhymes that make you do a Google search. I'm,
look them bitches up,
I'm
dog.
preparing for the freaking podcast, like Google search and stuff.
Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, all that
Yeah,
type of shit. I be trying to
I
drop
got I got
little.
a question right here.
Yeah, what you got?
Help me understand this. My verses make you deal with trauma like drinking ayahuasca. Tried to holler, there weren't many that chose to treasure me. Alabaya, I don't know how to.
Alibaba. I
Yeah,
played the
what?
cut and I was open sesame. I'm glad you asked me that because I know that's one that a bunch of motherfuckers got a question on. All right. So the my verses help you deal with your traumas like drinking ayahuasca. Now ayahuasca is something that a lot of people that like got drug addiction or traumas or rape, all kind of crazy shit from their past. It's a root from a tree in the Amazon, and they found some kind of crazy way. Nobody knows how it was, but when they use this specific root from this tree and you mix it with this other plant from the Amazon, it activates the dimethyltryptamine, sort of DMT
DMT.
chemical, and it makes you able to ingest it orally. So like it ain't like when people smoke it and you get that 5 minute crazy rush in your back. When you ingest it orally, you could have like an 8 hour trip. So you really go deep and see and fucking, you know what I'm saying? But it's only through this fucking root on this tree that makes it to where it activates. So that was just that bar. Like my verses help you deal because when you drink that
Yeah,
ayahuasca, it's
you
to deal
learn
with the
about
trauma.
yourself. Yeah,
And then it goes to I tried to holler, wasn't many that chose to treasure me. So that was like, I ran the circles around here, bro, trying to holler at everybody. Like I ran the gambit, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go until I figured out nobody sees the vision the way I do. I need to do this shit myself. Nobody chose to treasure me. Alibaba, I played the cut and I was open sesame. So Alibaba, if I'm not mistaken, he was a guy that like some shit, he got fucked over, whatever. So he was like a poor dude, always in the background. And they had these guys that had this treasure. They had found this treasure, and like they had this secret spot where they was keeping it, and they didn't notice the Alibaba dude because he was just regular bum, whatever. You know, you don't pay no attention to him, and so he heard them say like the password to get into where the treasure was, which was open sesame. So that's where the saying open sesame comes from. And so it's like, yeah, I played the cut, bitch. Like I was in the background like Alibaba because y'all ain't chose to treasure me, but nah, it's open sesame.
That's bar.
That's a deep one, son. I know a lot of people wasn't gonna catch that one. That was just me on some rapper shit.
I'm listening, I'm like, I don't know what the hell Alibaba is.
I know nobody was gonna catch that shit.
Man, and then that song Broken wasn't on none of the tapes, but that's one of my favorite songs by you.
A lot of people love that one, dog.
You need to make a music video.
Yeah,
of that one.
I'm thinking about it. I got a video shoot coming up next week for Forgive Me for My Truth, which is another super conceptual one that everybody loves. But a lot of people been telling me that I'm gonna do a video for Broken, man.
I love that song for real.
That was a transitional record.
Now that you put 2 tapes out, well, 3 tapes really,
it's time to get some visual shit.
Yes,
that's where I'm at, bro. That's it. I was just talking to my brother on the way here. I'm like, I got to get the people some visuals, dog. I got enough material out. Yeah, and that one, bro, that was a really like, I got these transitional periods and these spiritual awakenings and like speaking on my creativity and my art to where like that song, when I wrote that one, that was another one to where I was like, okay, like I can really put together songs. Because I've been able to rap and put words together for a while.
I'm going to play it in the background.
Let that bitch run, yeah. But it's like, so I've been able to put words together for a while, bro. I've always been, I could stand out amongst a room full of rappers and artists and shit. No matter if it's battle rap, whatever it was. But like, I needed to work on kind of really putting songs together and conveying feeling. And in this one, like when I did it, I knew what it was. I always know what my song is when it's done, but I don't know how it's gonna be received. I was playing this one for some people and motherfuckers whole like hair on their arm, stand up neck, like freak the fuck out. Like, and that's how I knew. I was like, oh, I'm going somewhere. Something's happening with this shit, bro.
And you've been doing all your cover art yourself or whatnot?
I do like
everything.
I had posted a little time lapse for the classified cover art. Like I really went to Walmart, dog, bought a white sheet, put that shit up in a Soul Purpose Sanctuary, got some cue cards, twisted them together, and then like my dog Attic, he's nice at Photoshop. He's like me. He's the producer version of me. He knows how to do every fucking thing. So like we got together in Discord and I put that together. I took the pictures of myself and then he opened up Photoshop and we just creatively do everything together. So pretty much everything you see, I do it or I got Attic like helping me put the shit together. Like I say, he's more than just my producer. That's my fucking dog. That's my right hand.
You ready to get on stage?
That's coming next, man. That's coming next, bro. Like, it's like I feel like what I do, I don't really want to just, and I'm not saying it from no bougie standpoint, but I'm not really just trying to open up for nobody or do, like, I want to put my own, I got an idea. I want to put fucking shows together, bro. Like, I might come out that bitch draped in a black robe and come out the floor or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be a movie, an event. I'm not just trying to just go rap fucking 3 songs and cool later. Nah, that ain't what I'm trying to do.
Well, I know you was supposed to do something around
and I had
town.
some nutty ass shit playing, bro. I swear to God, shout out Divine. You know what I'm saying? He had invited me. The storm fucked everything up. I had some crazy ass shit playing, bro. I was about to show up to that bitch. My eyes was gonna be all white from contacts. I had a fucking ski mask I was gonna put on. And like I was gonna show up to that bitch, do some crazy ass shit, perform my 3, and then just disappear from that motherfucker, son. And people was gonna be bugged out, but it wasn't meant to be yet, so it's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna be in there. I was looking forward to it.
I already know, bro. I had some crazy ass shit planned, son.
I know. I was looking forward to going to that show too. I'm up there in Monroe. I'm like, we talking about it, you know, planning on going down there and shit like that. Then that fucking storm just fucked everything
up. Some bullshit. Because Ben, I run everything by him, so he knew what I was going to do. He was like, oh, that's going to be fucking crazy. I was going to get the ski mask. I'm going to have a third eye like I do on the ski mask, the Soul Purpose shit. My eyes was going to be whited out. I wasn't going to talk, introduce. I was just going to go up there run my shit and just fucking start with that Righteously Flawed, 7 Seal, do another crazy one in Amy Winehouse and just be like, drop the shit. Peace. Never see me again.
That was gonna be at the Intercoastal, huh? Yeah, I ain't been over there in forever, but I used to cut the fuck up over there too, bro. That's why I wanted to go back, man. It'd been awesome to see, and it would just been funny. It'd just been
watch
great.
your little brother perform on stage.
Yeah, and it's just great because I mean I was firsthand with everything. I know where he comes from. I know the places he's been. Exactly. I know, you know what I'm saying, like all the shit he's dealt with. So I'm just real proud of him, and it's great to witness like his elevation. It just keeps rising, and it's just cool. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, you know? I love you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like certain people, I know my music really hits them, bro. Like I try to make myself universal. It's like I tell, and when I give like game to artists and shit like that, I tell people like when you really come into your own, you start understanding that less is more, and there's more genius in getting your message across with less effort. So it's like, yeah, if I wanted to, I could be the most technical, every syllable rhyme, entendre, metaphorical rap in the world. But then sometimes that takes away from the message I'm trying to convey and the feeling that I'm trying to give people. So it's like I mix just enough of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of the time, that will slow down the process. This way, just whatever flows out, just flows
whatever I'm
out.
feeling, I just let it go. It's like at this point,
you can't put too much thought into it.
Nah, it's like it shit just happens organically. Like I'm at the point now to where if you're a producer, your production got to tell me what to write. Like when I hear your shit, I'm gonna know instantly, and if it make me feel something, I'm gonna get the message that it's telling me to convey. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta force that shit.
What's a fallen angel?
Yeah, so we could talk about that. If you see by the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? This is a UFO shining on the Capitol building. I've been a nut for a long time.
I hear you talking about aliens a lot.
I fuck with the alien shit heavy. I think the alien thing, all of that is gonna be the main player in some big shit that's about to pop off. So like, there may be, I'm not going to like argue with people if there's all these millions of different alien races, because if you look back in the Bible with the Cain and Abel shit, they had to put a special mark, you know, after killed his brother to send him to the land or wherever. So what you protecting him from if the first human beings create? Like, I could really get deep, so I'm not going to go into all of that. But I think just like they program us through film and all of that shit forever, they've been putting aliens and UFOs in movies for the longest time. Preparing you to be able to accept it. The same like they've been putting Dawn of the Dead and all of this T-Virus, Resident Evil shit forever. So look, when COVID happens, it's just like, bro, it's not normal that motherfuckers been walking around in masks and all. It's like real life Dawn of the Dead movie shit going on around this bitch. But we've been seeing it in our eyes and our third eye and these imagery and all that they show you forever that like you just accept the shit. Now you got to have a vaccination and you got to have all this shit. It's like Germany out this bitch, bro. They trying to tell me I have to do these certain things to go to these places. Like, it's supposed to be the land of the free, dog. Like, it's all a fucking lie. So back to what this is, I think aliens are the fallen, a certain type of them. I think the Greys and all of that shit are like tie into the fallen, the ones that the third of the angels that followed Lucifer and disobeyed God and got banished, which they call the Nephilim too, because they broke, you know, certain rules that you're not supposed to break. And I think them motherfuckers done invaded, you know what I'm saying?
All the way to the top.
All government to the top. If you trace back bloodlines, every fucking president has been related down the line. If you trace it far enough back, all the motherfuckers share blood somewhere, bro. There's 13 bloodlines that run shit gets crazy. So I just think there's something called Project Bluebeam, right? Look into it. I said that in one of my jams. I try to drop little nuggets in there if y'all want to go look. So there's a government thing that was classified, which like supposedly came out that through the hologram technology they got and all that shit. And if they just showed us the Tupac hologram, bro, and that was years ago, that's what they showed us they got. So imagine what the motherfuckers...
They're 50 years advanced.
Man, them motherfuckers got some crazy
what
shit.
What they showing us now,
So
50 years.
So what I believe, bro,
they've been having the same technology for 50 years now.
Right.
is that they gonna try to use the alien shit and tie all of that with the second coming of Christ and all of that shit together.
You end up faking it.
And try to either say that when Christ comes back and he dips with his peoples, if that's how it goes, I'm not saying I know the specifics. It's just ideas that I got that they're going to convince the rest of the population that's here, oh, that was the aliens. The motherfuckers came, they abducted all kind of people. These last few that we got left, we got to come together as the one world government, totalitarian shit. And we got to just work in these fucking one places and we got to do all this whatever.
And it is what it is.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, and I think they doing all this COVID and vax and all of that shit to see how much people going to buck against crazy shit. They like, oh, these sheep motherfuckers going to do whatever we say.
And they put so much out there to distract us and whatnot that it's going to be so easy in time. Like you seen Facebook's metaverse that they coming out with.
Nut ass fucking. Speaking of aliens, motherfucking Zuckerberg, son.
I mean, just imagine you can have people literally sitting on VR all day in this other little world, completely distracted to what's going on the outside world. Shit around us is gonna crumble.
That's what they want, bro.
Shit around us is gonna crumble.
They want to stop human interaction, bro. Like the devil's number one fucking goal is to destroy the family unit, dog. And like human interaction, that shit is just dying, son. It's dead. And they making it to where now, like, the interaction that you could have with human beings, now you fearful of it. Through this sickness and all this other shit. I don't even want to fucking sneeze or cough nowhere I'm at no more, son. I feel like trash.
You have a Karen.
like, dog, they got it to where I feel like I'm trash if I sneeze somewhere,
I know,
son.
I be feeling like that too, bro. Like in
people
wherever.
looking at you like this nasty
and
motherfucker.
I'm like, yeah. Because I recently, like, I was sick, but I didn't have no COVID shit. I had a little cough and everything like that. And I'm like, I mean, I'm just calling. I'm like, man, fuck, bro.
Feel nasty.
They gonna start tripping and make these people start wild. I don't know. Yeah.
So, yeah. Before motherfuckers confuse me or whatever. So I do believe that's the main thing of the Fallen Angels. That's the whole shit I played on the project. I definitely think Fallen Angels, UFOs, that all ties in together. But I do also believe that there is like good angels that also use crafts and stuff when they need to come into this place. And sometimes you see it's a combination of all of it. So like they got the bad ones and negative ones. But if you look back, there's ancient paintings, bro, from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago of Christ being crucified. And like they got beings in crafts. And this is fucking I just bought a book that shows you like documentation of UFO sightings and shit from like 150 BC with King whoever was getting help to do, you know what I'm saying? Atlantis, the sunken city. So it's good and bad.
The government has taken away all the history from the past, and all they've given us is the last, 100 years of what they want us to know.
That's interesting. I never really thought about it.
Think about it
like
in school.
that.
They just give you the bullshit Columbus shit, the Indian shit, all that, bro. That's nothing, son. This bitch been around for a long time.
And where are all those books and shit? They took that all off the shelf. They fucking put that. They locked that up. They don't want us to know the real shit.
That's a great.
You
point,
gotta
dude.
search hard to find the real shit. Like I'd encourage people to get the Book of Enoch, the Dead Sea Scrolls, Behold a Pale Horse. Like, go get some real knowledge, dog. They got some shit out there. It's just you gotta search for it.
Right.
It's all about deception. They want you to see what they want you to see.
Yeah, bro.
We in a game, dog. This is fucking Grand Theft Auto, son. They got main characters. They got some fucking NPC non-player characters that just fill in the gaps to get ran over by a car or some shit like that. In the Matrix, dog, you gotta learn to read through the numbers, son.
Yep.
I put everything in my music, bro. Like, I be telling my brother, we be tripping about it, like, motherfuckers gonna try to kill me, son. The shit I be talking, but I'm protected, so I'm not worried about that, by the spirits and by the energy. But like, I've been on this shit forever. Like, people is just starting to talk about it. I've been on this shit, son. Like, I was fucking 14, 15 years old. I'd be going in the living room, my other brother, shout out Jake, and like, be telling him about this crazy Illuminati skull and bone shit that you fucking gotta go in this casket in Bohemian Grove, and then the alien shit. I was so fucking obsessed with the alien shit. Man, look, I done had visions of like me being like just paralyzed by white light in the middle of the night, though I couldn't move, couldn't see, but I knew something was going on with me. I had some crazy fucking experiences, bro. This shit I've been on that shit forever. And now it's like I've learned to adapt it into my music, and the pain and the story of my struggles and everything is like all into one. I feel like I got an important fucking job
People
to
that
carry
listen
out,
to your
bro.
music are gonna learn from it, and that it takes a certain type of person. You just have to find those people. Those people out there that
They
like
there,
to listen
bro.
to that music.
And I know they are, dog.
Absolutely.
I've been getting like that's what I've been getting confirmations, and like people will tell me, like, bro, don't get it twisted, dog. I could make a fucking bubblegum pop hit record easy. I write records. That's what I do, son.
Yeah, we made a little something
Like,
earlier.
yeah,
that
we
was-
wrote something, and
that
I'm
was-
like,
that
hey,
was
Ben
fun.
Watch, do this. Like, I just know how to write records, bro. But it's like,
Yeah.
I put out a bubblegum pop record that crossed me over tomorrow, then that's all people's gonna expect from me. Like, what about the people that's hitting me up that's like telling me, like, motherfucker really hit me up, bro, the other day and was like, man, I was supposed to listen to you Forgive Me for My True record today. Like, that shit really saved my life and got me through. And I get messages like that all the time. So it's just like God telling me, motherfucker,
Yeah,
stay
I was
on this
listening
path,
to that
dog.
Forgive Me for the Truth today, and it's like the things you saying, I'm feeling on the inside. Like, gotta forgive myself. Like,
Let it go. And that record is a letter
Yeah.
to myself, bro. That's
I
what
know.
it is, bro. But at the same time, it's like I feel like there is a big group of people out there, bro, just like me, that went through the same shit I went through or going through the same shit I went through. So that record, bro, like I knew when I made it, and that usually I could write records pretty fast. That one took me a little while. Cause I would like pray before, and I would really like pray that God and the Most High would help me to look deep inside of myself of what do I really need, what do I need to hear, like that would bother me if somebody else told me. Cause it's the
what's
truth.
my flaws deep
What's
down
the flaws
inside?
that really like if somebody else told me would fucking piss me off and hurt me, and that's what I want to tell myself, and that's why the records Forgive Me for My Truth. Like you need to hear this shit. Forgive me, I love you. That's why I'm telling you, and I mean. It's like me telling that to myself and everybody else that's like me, because I feel like they need to hear that shit too. It's okay to be fucked up, man.
It is. We all are.
It just ain't
in a
okay
way.
to stay fucked up. Like it's
That is
okay to be
right.
fucked up. Just don't find a way to not stay fucked up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Get
Like,
out of that shit.
I've been going through it recently, like after this storm and shit, like just not being in my home, fucking trying to build life back together, working, like the podcast. Just there's so much I'm trying to do. I want to start doing music again, this and that. My fucking mind's going all over the place.
It's hard to
I
find
started fucking
balance.
smoking weed again, and it's like my fucking anxiety was through the fucking roof, and I'm like, all right, Alan, get yourself together.
The weed
Take
was
a few
bugging
days.
you out.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
even, like,
once you get to a certain point and your spirit get to a certain level, son, you can't blow trees
I don't
no
need
more.
I don't need it
It
no
wax you out, son.
more. I know that.
Yeah.
I already know.
And
Shout out to everybody that do that, but my circle and me is like we said, we know. We straight edge, dog.
and my old lady gets on my ass about it.
Yeah.
And
But it's
and
like, that's how you
she,
learn.
But she knows, like I do it like to escape. You know, people always have that fucking thing. People drink.
Oh
people
yeah.
do whatever.
Get away.
Well, I did all that shit too.
Yeah,
And I ain't got nothing against it at all.
No.
Not at all. I feel like fuck doing that shit way more healthy than people that drinking and doing all that crazy ass shit. I can't fuck with none of it just cause, you know what I'm saying, that runs in my bloodline, bitch.
Yeah.
I hit a joint, next thing you know,
Down
I'm
the
popping pills, next thing you know, your wallet's in my pocket and I'm in your medicine cabinet. Your whole family hates me. They calling the police on me. 3 people fighting their cousins and daddies and breaking up with their old ladies. And that all comes from me just hitting the joint, son. That's me, dog, for real. People know the new elevated PhilV. PhilV, before I became PhilV, was a fucking monster, son. Every
down a
party I
destructive
went to,
path.
dog, people would invite me to parties. The second I got there, that bitch flipped upside down. This dude making out with another chick in front of his old lady. Pops trying to beat me up. It's just how I used to go. I used to
Yeah.
show
I
up
feel
and
like
fuck shit
I
up.
just feel like you describing in a story that exactly happened.
That's
Yeah.
many of them. Shout
He
out to
show up
everybody
with
that
them-
know.
Yeah.
Show up with them things that make
And
motherfuckers
then
demons
just
come out,
motherfuckers
son.
start taking them, dude. That's crazy.
I have motherfuckers robbing whole parties, 40 purses missing, 30 wallets. And motherfuckers passed out in back to city clubs, sleeping all the way in parking lots.
Yeah.
I was wild,
It
man.
was
I paid my
crazy, bro.
penance. I paid my penance though for all the
Yeah.
shit I did, bro.
Bought them demons.
Ooh, man, I paid, bro. Yeah, man, and then like I credit, bro, recovery, man, to like also my ability to make the honest music I make because I did work on myself, like the steps and shit like that. And shout out to the fucking people that like helped nurse me back to health and gave me somebody to talk to about the things I ain't like about myself, all the shit that I believed about myself that most of it wasn't true. Like the most fucked up shit about most people is shit that we think about ourselves that's not even true, that nobody else even think. That's what's crazy about being a human being. Most of our problems are fucking made up. That we make up.
That was what my problem was. Like, I'm fucking smoking and I'm fucking thinking deep as fuck.
I need to do this shit, ain't blah, blah,
like,
blah.
I don't want to get in front of the camera. Like, I'm scared of what people thinking about me. And I've been doing this for a while. Then all of a sudden, these fucking things just start.
But you like me, dog. I don't like this shit. I don't like doing this, dog. No. And it's why I told you, I'm like, this probably gonna be my last interview ever. And my dog got it because he got the first one ever. You know what I'm saying? The first one to reach out to me. I hate this shit. I get nerved up about it every time. I got all kind of anxiety disorders. I'm fucked up still. Like, I don't do drugs and I still got shit with me. But it's like, I be knowing it's like them spirits be after me to try to stop me doing what I'm supposed to be doing, son. So it's normal to feel like that. But yeah, that weed on top of it, it's game over.
Yeah, I can't. That fucking
you bugging.
The last couple of years of my addiction hard, man, I smoked that weed and it just fucking bugged me out too. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird.
It's not like whenever I was 14.
Right. It's not like, like, man, when I first started
you ain't got
blazing,
no cares back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like that, but then, I don't know, fucking paranoids me
And
out.
you got a creative mind and, like, you never satisfied with where you at. So it's like people with that kind of mind state, weed fucks you up. If you a person that's like, you just lost in the matrix, you don't know where the fuck you going to care. It's like, you just get high and chill. Yeah. It's whatever.
Yeah, but when you're trying to do shit and fucking accomplish things, and
we gonna tell you shit that you ain't trying to hear, son.
Yeah.
Whatever you fucking bottling up and trying not to tell yourself and running from all day, the second you hit that weed, bitch, cap off. Yeah, motherfucker, you ain't shit. You need to do this. You ain't did that. You ain't going nowhere.
That ain't gonna hide it.
Fuck that shit, boy. I don't miss that shit at all, man.
Wow, bro.
Shit. So what was making that song during the storm like?
Fuck yeah, let's talk about that.
Cause I got a story too. We did a podcast.
I respect you, Brad. What I said to my dog when I seen that shit. But like, okay, so this is how the whole shit went down. Like, I'm gonna talk about the storm too. All right, my mom and them was tripping. Cause my mom lives with my grandma. My grandpa passed. My mom lives with my grandma, taking care of my grandma. Shout out Judas Street on the east side. I live in my old childhood home. You know what I'm saying? That's my crib now. Where I've been through all the crazy shit that I'm never gonna let go of, because that's why I create it. But so I stayed in there and rode the storm out dolo. Me and my new little cat. Shout out Chanel. I rode it out, bro. It was crazy as fuck. Like, I was on the phone with my partners and shit. My dog Addict Stein in Rochester, I'm showing him on live. My fence about to fly through. He's like, what the fuck you doing? Get away from the door and shit. I'm cutting up. So then my shit go out and I can't get in touch with nobody. My 3Gs hit, my wire. I'm like, oh, here we go. So I just rode this shit out all night with Chanel. It was crazy as a motherfucker, this and that. Next day, I'm on a mission to get to my grandma's house on the east side. Took me so fucking long to get to the east side with the power lines everywhere, trees. It was fucking crazy.
The next morning, I went to leave here and I couldn't even get out.
You can't.
The first left I took, there's trees right there.
Yeah, I know it was crazy down this bitch after that shit.
Fuck yeah.
So I finally fucking made it over there. Like, yeah, love you, glad everybody's all right, blah, blah, blah. I'm such a fucking, the one thing I am still addicted to is my phone, son. Bad. So I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to scroll the book and see what's happening. Like, I want to know if all my people's good, who's fucked up, what's going on. Because the last shit I seen was like, emergency, my people shit collapsed, they need people here. So I was trying to find what's happening. Shit wasn't working over there, signal wasn't working. Blah, blah, blah. We go through the shit, bro. We just had a little bitty generator, a little like 3,000 Predator, enough to run a fucking TV, one window unit, and a little fridge or some shit. And we piled in that bitch with my sister, her old man at the time, my mom, fucking dogs, all kind of shit. I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor in my kitchen, like I say in the song. Slept on my grandma's floor the last week straight. Louisiana strong, but I'd have got us in a weak state. That's like, was all real. But I just felt the need to create, bruh. And like, I finally started getting a little bit of 3G on my phone. So I'm like, man, I might be able to make something happen. Drake had just dropped the shit. I had to, at that time, we finally got my mom and my grandma up to Mississippi because my grandma was on oxygen and the generator was at, we had to get her somewhere. They got her up there and then they fucking forgot the chair, her special chair. So the next day I had to break a chair into 3 pieces, put it in the back of a car, tie the trunk down, drive to Mississippi. I finally had a chance to listen to the Drake shit. I listened to the Drake shit. I heard the intro. I'm like, damn, Drake paying attention to the underground because he on some sample with no drums type shit, which is like the sound that I'm on and the circles that I'm in. So I'm like, so he paying attention. And it kind of inspired me. And with everything going on, when I got back, I was like, you know what? That shit was called Champagne Poetry, his version. I was like, I'm about to make some shit disaster poetry. The city needs a voice. I'm going to try to do it. I literally plugged my motherfucking computer up to the damn generator. My settings had got all out of whack on my DAW and everything to where it was accidentally recording through my computer mic, then my interface mic. So I did like 50 takes, got it right, then the fucking quality was off, had to redo it, all kind of crazy ass shit. I had the hotspot from my phone running through my computer, getting just enough. Recorded it, got it done, whatever. Then I hit up Jizzle. Jizzle was in Texas at the time. I'm like, I need a visual, bro. I was like, I want to show the real shit, be what I'm doing every day. And what you see in that music video, that was my daily life, bro. I had my fucking wake up early, hot, sweating, put my slides on. The generator ran out of gas, so it's out. Turn that bitch up.
Same here, bro.
Know what I'm saying? And that's how that came to be. And I'm so glad because, bro, I was fucking tired at that time, dog. I was taking care of my people, making sure the generator was straight, waiting in them 8-hour fucking lines for gas, filling up gas tanks, not eating no fucking hot meals, like, and I just pushed through to get that shit done in the craziest of times. But that shit, that's legendary, dog. So I'm glad I did. So yeah, that's the story behind it, bro. I just felt like what a true artist does is reflect what's going around him, especially in times like that. So I just felt it was my responsibility.
Yeah, me and my old lady recorded a podcast. I felt like
I seen
we
that
had to
off the
talk.
generator power. I was like, that's what the fuck
2
creative
a.m.
people supposed to do, bro.
Just had to talk, like talk about this, what's going on.
What else was there to do? Like, bro, it's fucking crazy. Like, I still ain't. People from down here, bro, that really been like was here for it and everything. Motherfuckers ain't shook back from that shit. Like mentally, like. Just on go mode every day. Me and my little sister's boyfriend at the time was on a mission. I'm like,
at least
all right,
for a month straight.
Every day. I'm like, I gotta go get gas, bro. You go here, try to get us some grub and some like food packs and shit like that. And then we'd meet back up at night. I was dying just to go get some fucking white beaters and socks. And it was crazy, bro.
I told my old lady because I'm sitting outside frying fish and shit. And like I feel like I'm living at the camp in Dularge right now.
Exactly.
Like, one of my friends' camp, living out there for a weekend, but I'm doing this for a month straight. Like,
how long y'all was without power over here for a while, huh? Longer than home.
Yeah, it was longer than y'all. Shit, I don't remember exactly, but it was for sure a couple of weeks, at least 3 weeks, at least.
Yeah,
I didn't get electricity at my work, and I work off of Dentley Road. It was 6 weeks.
My shit shook back after like 2, I think. But yeah, so I'm still like in a fucking insane headspace right now because I never stopped through all of that. I was like fresh off a breakup at the time of like a 5-year relationship that I've been in. Like, shout out to all of that and everything. No ill will, but like.
You find music and like being a creative person puts a strain on your relationship?
If you really, really like to the level that I see myself getting to, that fate and like destiny is bringing me to, I don't think you can have one. I just don't like, and it's not fair. It's like I could make it work, bro, but it's not fair like to make somebody feel like they don't exist, bro. Yeah. Like, and that's how I make
sacrificing your craft.
And it's like I get in conversation. I'm like, this ain't a choice. You don't understand. I feel like I really been sent here to do what I'm doing. Like I've tried to walk away from this shit so many times. Like it always pulls me back, and
you just gotta live it out.
Relationships and all that shit, bro. And the time we in is like Bro, that shit is whatever. Like, I feel like making an impact on people's lives is way more important than me having some fucking intimacy and feeling good with other people. Like, I'm not good with intimacy, dog. I like the more I grow as an artist and evolve as a person spiritually, I love people unconditionally and do anything for everybody, but I like it from a fucking distance, dog. I don't like that. Yeah, but I don't like. I be knowing when I start clacking with people, I'm like, by 2-3 months, I ain't gonna fuck with them no more. That's how long it's gonna take me to realize I can't fuck with you. Like I'm fucked up like that. Like I'm not good with the close shit. Like I want to save the world from a distance with my music and my message. You know what I'm saying? And giving money to whatever and raising money and all of that. But a chick to get with me, bro. Shout out if you gonna try.
That's gonna come down the line.
Man, that shit gonna be hard. Like, you gotta be okay with just taking a back seat for a while until I get this shit to where it's really moving and doing what it's supposed to do. So it's no ill will, no. I got love for every whatever chick I've been with, situation I've been in. Just to do this shit, I'm about to be like going to New York every other month. So I gotta go to San Diego with another producer. I'm gonna show you some shit that he got some fire that I'm doing a project with out there, and I mean he's dropping shit with like rant, like big fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what chick's gonna be cool with they man fucking? All right, babe, I'm gonna be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to San Diego and I'm gonna be on my stories, thugging and all that. That chick ain't fucking with that, son. From down here, man, hell no. I'm in New York in Times Square with fucking half naked bitches all around me, even though I don't care about none of that shit.
They jealous though.
Yeah, that's why I understand that like most people that like end up getting to that level, they date people in them circles because they understand like that how it go and all of that level. Shit. But yeah, I ain't with the relationship shit right now. be in the Most High, bro. That's about it.
So you started getting vinyls and chopping beats out of that.
Been producing, bruh. Found a new love, man.
That's badass.
Found a new love. Yeah, I'm definitely going to end up doing a fully self-produced project of myself. And
some rush shit.
Always wanted to chop samples, dog. Like, cause I always loved that shit. Like, fucking Arab music was going crazy on the fucking Dipset shit back in the day. And he's like, to me, one of the chop guys from back in the day. That was when they used to do them crazy on the MPCs and you see them hitting the motherfuckers and the sample come in. But I never knew none of that. And like, obviously from here, there's never been a real cultural hip hop scene. There's been music from here and all, but like from the ground up culture, or you getting with people around here, they got vinyls, they chopping records. That shit ain't never been around here. So when I got with Addict, bro, I just fucking started being able to do all the shit I always wanted to do in love. And like he started showing me, I mean, I got the fast forward program through having him. I mean, I got all the ins and outs and secrets of Fruity Loops and how to cut your sample and make it transition right and stretch it and all of that. I got 10 years of information in a week, and my brain takes information fast. So, yeah, I got some crazy fucking beats, dog.
Yeah, because trying to figure all that out just off of YouTube and whatnot, it'd take you a lifetime.
Takes forever. Like, he taught me the little tricks that only fucking with it for years you learn on your own. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him again.
Been on the crypto shit. I've been seeing you listen to.
You be hearing, dog. Music. Yeah. What I said. Fuck a 360 deal. I'm the chief in the field. Crypto money cop. Sheev hit a mill. Yeah, let's just say when that Sheev hit a penny, bitch, I'm up.
Oh yeah, that Sheev was what's up.
I put Ben on that shit like months ago.
Shit, I know a lot of people that's recently been. Bro. Hey, bro, you got Sheev?
And ask Ben how long I've been on it. Yeah, I got on that shit, son. When a couple hundred could change your life, son.
Too. Yeah, he's like, man. You
shout out, motherfucking Stock Vibes, Cleveland Bingham. What's happening, son? That's the stock dude around here, son. Like, if you want to get right, if you willing, it's just like anything. You still gotta be willing to work and learn. But if you willing to work and learn, and you get with that dude, you're gonna get straight. Now, with me, what I wanted to do was I got with him. I got in the Stock Vibe survey and all that shit. And then, like, I figured out kind of how to start trading options. And that's basically like gambling, whether a stock's going to go up and down and all that type of shit. But I hit a few little bags off of AMC. I cashed that out. And then I knew with the music, I ain't had time to trade or nothing no more. So I was like, all right, I'm about to get myself one position set. And I got in that sheep, I mean, a long fucking time ago, son. When you had to do 30 different things just to get it. Shit. And I got my shit set. And I was like, all right, bro, appreciate everything. I ain't got time to fuck with it no more. I'm on the music. Much love. I'm going to let that sit. And it's looking all right. I'm straight right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider it money until I hit a couple million off of that bitch. I'm not even fucking looking at it. But yeah, I'm up right now. I'm all right.
It did some jumping jacks these last few weeks.
Yeah, it did some jumping jacks.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I put $100 in it. Just like, because normally that's what I do with the crypto. I put $100 in this one, $100 in it.
See
just
which one gonna
spread
pop.
it. Yeah, just hoping to bring
what you
one of them pop.
What you on crypto.com?
Coinbase.
Coinbase, yeah.
And
good.
then KuCoin. I'm in that. I'm in a different few, like, cause you gotta go on different things to buy different cryptocurrencies and shit.
I already know. I got Bitmart.
Yeah,
that's the one I was on back then. I could show you like gas fees and shit. I don't know how they do it, but they got a way through Bitmart to where you don't get no gas fees. It's just straight drop. Whatever you spend is what you get.
I want to really start learning how to kind of trade for real.
Takes too much time. Like me, there's nothing I can't learn because I'm an obsessive, insane person. So I taught myself all of that, but it's like too much other shit going on. My shit set in Shib right now. I'm straight as fuck on that Shib. Once that shit hit a penny, it's over.
Well, now that they burn in some of the shares and whatnot,
so it makes the cap. You know what I'm saying, and it fluctuates. But like when I seen, because I knew the dip was coming, but when I seen that the dip and I still stayed above where I was, even the lowest dip, and I was already climbing back up, I was like, oh yeah.
Good for sure.
It's official, dog. Like, I'm about to be straight off of this shit. I say it in the 7th seal. About to manifest $1 million from my mind frame. Like, I've been speaking all this shit into existence, bro.
Yep.
I seen you collab with an artist, JR, I think it is. That's how you say his name?
Yeah.
JR.
The truth.
Yeah, when he came in on that verse. That verse on what's that one record?
Oh, Tables Turn?
Yeah, Tables Turn.
Yeah, he's crazy. Tell me what you thought about his verse.
That Antetokounmpo bar at the end, I was like, my team getting bucks, now they calling me Antetokounmpo.
Shout out JR, man. Momentum. Yeah, he's linked in with like big dogs like Ransom, and you know, he got joints with Mickey Fax, and he's working, bro. He's like one of the illest lyricists out right now. And like, if I make music, a lot of people know about me. If you see, I don't have many features. I don't work with many artists. I just never have. So if I do, it's gonna be somebody to JR's caliber. And we really had just like started building a relationship on some organic shit. Like, I had seen Ransom's one of my favorite rappers of all time. Like, in the run that he been on with Craven and it's insane. So like, I had heard JR on the Ransom album from a while back when Ransom had started his new run. Like, who is this dude? Like, he's fire. Some kind of way ran across him on IG, followed him. This was right at the time when I was like on my Where I Come From stage, like right there in my artistry. So like, I just ended up reaching out to him. Yo, bro, like, you fire. I'm a humble dude. When I think somebody's fire, I'm telling them they fire because I believe I'm fire and I know what I do. So I'm not on no ego shit. And we just kind of built, bro. Like, we just was building back and forth. I always fuck with what he did. He started like fucking with me, and like, so in the videos I'll be posting in the studio, me rapping the song, he was like, yo, bro, like, you getting there with it, bro. Like, I respect it. And that's the most organic shit that ever happened. I had wanted a verse from him, you know, and I got the verse from him. And then he was working on the project to Sarah, who was in honor of his, you know, his peoples that passed away, rest in peace. And it's produced by Clipto, shout out Clipto. And he was like, you know what, I think I got something for you. And he sent me something, the Madaba Map, that's the name of the song that's on his project that I'm on. And I was like, all right, I got to show my ass. I'm about to show my ass. And that was the first time I started like doing the thing of not writing nothing down and really practicing just writing in my head, because I had to go pick up my brother Jake from the airport. But when JR sent me that record, I wanted to get it back to him as fast as I could to show, like, you know, I appreciate I'm not one of these motherfuckers in 2 weeks. I'm trying to, in 2 hours, have the shit back to you. So I was driving and I would just write. I didn't want to stop writing. I was writing in my head. But yeah, I got back, laced the shit for him. I went crazy on it. And that end up turning in like, now me and Cliff though, he heard what I did when he listened to the project that JR put out, and now me and him got some, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but shout out JR, he's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, y'all sound good together.
And shout out him, he had that shit back to me in like an hour and some change, dog. Done, like finished, bro.
That Antetokounmpo ball, boy, ain't no, not too many people can.
Yeah, JR is fucking crazy, dog. Like not too many people that I'm gonna work with gonna make me feel like oh, you ain't about to body me on my shit, son.
Not on my own tape.
No, motherfucker. So I knew I had to come correct, and I knew he was gonna do his thing.
Yeah. Well, I got anything else?
I really, man, I just always appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate you, bro. For real. Like, dog, anytime I always do any shit, like when I did the little stuff for trying to get school supplies, you the first one to bring shit to me to donate money, bro. You were the first dude, like, keeping up with my Where I Come From project, always asking me, like, when it's dropping? Did the fucking podcast for me, dog. Like, put this shit just, I really appreciate you, bro, for real.
Appreciate you, man.
And like I said, I don't plan on doing this so much no more, but it's like, we had to do this one, bro. So, yeah, I just appreciate you,
the one for
man.
the YouTube, get you out there.
Yeah, man.
Share this one.
There's a lot. PhilV's about to be in y'all fucking face, dog. Get ready. I'm about to flood y'all. You know what I'm saying? Love it or hate it. I'm here for the have-nots, the outcasts, all the people that society say ain't shit, and it's over with for you. It's not. PhilV about to come breathe life back into y'all, and we about to be on some Terminator shit, the resistance, and take this motherfucker over.
It's the SOUL, by the way.
That's SOUL, by the way, man. Shout out Ben. Love my dog.
Love you too, bro. Man. Proud of you.
Yeah, man. We out here, bro.
Thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Peace out, people.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Off the chain.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah. Shit natural, son. My
dog, cool, bro.
Killed that shit.
Thank you for letting me get on it, man. Both y'all.
Yeah, Adam, the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds weird.